Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Tekkit. I had to spend a fair bit of time regaining all the stuff that I lost in the last video due to my own stupidity, but we are back better than ever before. Got myself some new set of tools. I got an upgrade to my Klein Star, which, by the way, if you don't know how it works, basically just take 4 of the previous one and put them together and then bam, you got a little bit of an upgrade. Pretty easy to do. I also took a bit of time spending some of my hard-earned diamonds and stuff over the last few hours upgrading the rest of my power flower, and then let it go while I went down into the mines and did my thing for a while. And lo and behold, we have many a diamond, which means we can finally start upgrading to dark matter, and with dark matter, I can give myself the power of flight. And with the power of flight, construction projects become a heck of a lot easier. So I might be able to start working on some big factories today. Maybe the Geothermal Power plant, maybe the ore processing facility, heck, maybe both. Although realistically, that's probably going to be split between 2 videos, but a guy can dream. So the item that we want to get today is called Swiftwolf's Rending Gale, and I believe I showed you guys this before. It's not that hard to make, really, it's just expensive. So what I need are some feathers, that's easy enough. An iron band, which is iron surrounding a bucket of lava, which I can definitely get. And then lastly, the dark matter. Dark matter, of course, being a block of diamonds surrounded by 8 Ternalis fuel, each of which is also worth a diamond. So basically 17 diamonds in order to make 1 dark matter, and we are going to need 4 of them. That is a fairly expensive trade, but we can certainly do it. First thing we will need is the 8 Ternalis. I'll go ahead and take a couple stacks of coal, split these up, make some alchemical coal. Doop-a-doop, doop, doop, doop. This isn't going to be enough, is it? Crap, it's totally not. Man, you need like several stacks of coal to make 8 Ternalis fuel. Alright, well that's 2 of them. 2 8 Ternalis fuel. That's not half bad. Let's go to the... Oop, that's tin. Let's go here. We'll put in 8 Ternalis, throw in some diamonds, and bam! Okay, now we have the 8 Ternalis fuel that I so desperately covet. Also, I did kind of realize I made a mistake hooking up my electric furnace to the condenser, because if I left anything in here, then all the bars that I'm currently macerating would just get deleted. Oops. That's fine. Let's go ahead and toss this in here. Okay, now we need lava. You know, I hate to use up the only lava flow in this basalt field next to my house, but it's for a good cause. Maybe I'll condense myself some extra lava before we go too far. I know that I'm going to want it. Unless there's another source block. There's another source block. Beautiful. Okay, well, either way, we have the lava, which means now I just need to make a few blocks of diamond, and we're good to go. Oof. Pricey, but I think it is going to be worth it. Alright, so we're going to create ourselves 4 dark matter right quick. I can just dump the rest here. There we go. 4 dark matter. Alright, got that. Now we just need to take our lava bucket, surround it by some iron. How this makes an iron band, I don't know. That is a frick ton of iron, and somehow just putting it around lava changes things. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But whatever, it's amazing. This ring is fantastic, so it's totally worth it, suspension of disbelief aside. Now we have Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. And this thing, as long as I have a Klein Star that is charged, should allow me to go flying. Yep. Door totally blocked me there. Woo! Now I'm flying all over the place! Yay! Who needs to build jetpacks? This thing works pretty well, and honestly, the EMC is fairly efficient. I think I'm losing like 32 EMC per second or something. Okay, so it is actually a little bit expensive, but it totally freaking works. Now I'll never die in the nether, which is perfect. We're gonna go back and grab some ores. Let's just deposit the rest of my diamonds and 8 Ternalis fuel so I'm not an idiot out here in the nether. And yes, I did bunkerify this place. Who wants to travel around in the nether coming out of the portal when a gas can shoot you at any freaking second? Nobody likes that. Alright, so welcome to the nether once again. And now, I should be able... Ooh, hello, magma slime. I should be able to use the destruction catalyst to great effect, and this time I won't get killed like a dummy. Would you please stop it? Good lord, how strong are you? You know, I don't remember magma slimes being this annoying before. Hey, look! It's the babysitting slime scenario 2.0! See, that would have killed me under normal circumstances. By the way, did your screen just turn blue? Because that can happen sometimes with fraps. You know, the nether is just freaking creepy sometimes when you can fly around. Like some sort of majestic god. Oy. Great place. Lovely. I hear the real estate market is thriving out here. but woof. At least flight makes it a heck of a lot easier. The lava might be a little dangerous, but we'll grab some of that gold. Boom! No one shall have it now. What's wrong, little pigoo? You're not allowed to get mad at me, because I didn't use a pickaxe, I just used magic. You sorry fools. Doink! Oh, it was almost a perfect shot. I rule the skies now! You see how freaking fast this is? It's freaking amazing. Yes, I have to macerate all of this down if I want to get the dusts, but I was gonna do that anyway. And with the power of flight and the destruction catalyst, the Nether becomes easily one of the most profitable locations in all of Minecraft. Oh, I'll get you sooner or later. Come on. You want to play ping pong with me? I can do this all freaking day. Pong! Come on, Gastigoo! It's really hard to aim, though. I can keep this dance going for as long as you want, buddo. Come on. Come here. Stay still. Oh, you're in the lava flow. You're slow now. Die. It's also a heck of a lot easier to get to this nether fortress and get to the blaze spawners. Hello! Spawn for me! Wait, no, don't lose the rod. I want that. Where'd it go? Don't think I got one. This thing is massive. Big fortress. Probably should grab some nether wart while I'm here, right? Yeah, that would make sense. Hang on. There you are. I don't really use potions that much in Minecraft, though arguably I should. But it'll be nice to have my options open, just on the off chance that I want it. Alright, we've had our fun. Let's see what we got here. 59 nether gold ore. That's equivalent to 59 diamonds once I am done macerating this stuff. Not half bad. Of course, now that we have all these ores that we need to macerate down, I think that this one macerator just isn't going to cut it. I mean, this thing's taken like 10 minutes to go through this stack of tin. Way too freaking long. We need to get ourselves a proper ore processing facility, and you know what? I think that's something we're going to work on today. We'll use the standard industrial craft. Maybe next factory I'll build, we'll use the red power and buildcraft stuff. But for now, using the same sort of setup, let's see if we can create a fully autonomous ore processing facility. Of course, if I'm going to do this, I'd like to have a separate macerator for each type of ore. So let's see, we've got iron, gold, silver, tin, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-ish? So we need to create ourselves 13 more macerators. Minimum. Now, what would it take for me to make a rotary macerator? I actually kind of forgot what the recipe is. These things are a lot faster once they spin up. That takes a macerator and then an advanced machine block with refined iron. An advanced machine block uses composites, which we don't have access to quite yet. So no, regular macerators are going to have to do, but that is an available upgrade we'll take advantage of in the future. Of course, I'm sure you guys remember how to build macerators, so I won't waste your time with this. Pretty simple. Get myself a whole load of electronic circuits. It's still not enough. Good lord. Alright. Alright, and of course we're going to make ourselves plenty of pipes. You remember how to do that. A bit of glass, a bit of cobble will work just fine. But we're actually going to make sure we have a mix of cobblestone and regular stone pipes. Again, the advantage of these being they do not interact with each other, even though they accomplish the exact same thing. We'll want to use that just to be more space efficient. And on top of that, we're going to have to spend some of our precious diamonds to make diamond transport pipes. These are sorting pipes, and I'll show you guys how that works in just a second. Okay, and now we just need to choose where we want to build this facility. Maybe right here in this kind of little cubbyhole looking thing right here? Yeah, this'll do fine. Alright, admittedly this is going to be a little bit bigger than I need, but, better to be too big than too small, am I right? You know, sometimes a big construction project like this makes me think I might have too much free time. I need to be more productive with my life. Okay, now that we have some working space, we need to figure out how we want to lay this out. So I'm thinking an entrance right here with an overlook in the chests and stuff like that, so I can just send an input and receive an output of materials and stuff, of course. And from there, the pipes have to flow down to roughly this area, and then maybe this corner over here will be primarily dedicated to power reserves? We'll need transformers, a load of bat boxes, and several different ways of generating power. Hey, look, a village! How did I never notice that before? Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna steal your entire fall harvest. You guys weren't using it, right? Is anyone even here? Wait. Well, there are Endermen and Creepers. Plenty of them around. Huh. You know, this is not what I think I was expecting for residents of the village. It appears to be primarily the damned. Huh. Fascinating. There you are. You gonna run from me? Hi. Oh, sorry, I forgot I can shoot feathers at you. Tickle, 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 tickle! Yeah, something like this would probably do the job. Okay, we can put some piping underneath this thing so that we will be able to get what we want out of the chests. Yes, brilliant. This should work. Doink. Doink. Oop. Doink. Doink. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be my operating platform. I'll add some struts later. So the pipes are going to flow down, and we're going to have a line of macerators all along here. Okay, let's see how we want to lay this out. So what I'll probably do then is have all my regular ores go into this diamond pipe to get sorted. And then we'll probably, whoops, I'll get to that in a second, probably want to create a second diamond pipe just for sorting out nether ores. Or it's not going to let me do this. Alright, fine. You want to be annoying about it? We can be annoying about it. That's cute. Okay, doop, doop, and nether. Alright, so the way that this is going to work is I need to place some ores in here to specify what goes into what color of the filter. So as a quick example, this green outlet for the diamond pipe, I want to contain only nether ores. So if I go here to the green, I'm going to place everything that I got from the nether like so. That's actually a lot more stuff than I think I was expecting, but that's fine. We'll make that work. So if I'm understanding this correctly, we have 7 nether lines of macerators that I need and 5 regular ones. Alright, so let's plan this out then. We'll place probably all the regular ones down here to start, so 1, 2, 3. We don't actually have a large enough factory. Okay, hang on. Gotta think this through all strategic-like. Something like this. We'll place through 5 macerators, and then they're gonna have to get pumped out to a bunch of electric furnaces. This actually is gonna get kind of cramped, believe it or not. This might be just the right size of an macerating factory. You can see, by the way, that even though I'm placing stone and cobblestone pipes next to each other, they do not join up. So that's how we're gonna control the flow here. There we go. There's a network of pipes that should work for all my regular ores. You can tell this is going to get pretty messy pretty quick, but okay. Let's go ahead and sort things out here with the diamond pipe. So if I go to this, let's suppose that I want iron to get sorted into the blue pipe, gold into the yellow, silver into the green, I guess? I don't care. It doesn't really matter. But you get the idea. It should automatically sort everything based on the color-coordinated systems. Okay, now we have all the plumbing done here. This is the macerating section. Now I gotta run everything around town until we get to a new furnace section. And then pump everything into an output chest, which, by the way, I don't even know why I put this here. This is unnecessary. Anyway. Okay. Now, one thing you can do to make this a little bit more cost-effective is use iron piping like so. The iron piping helps to make sure that things only flow in one direction, so I can link everything up into one network here. But this way I know that the output here does not go back into one of the macerators. So, a little bit of a quality of life improvement there. You know something I just realized? Why did I say that 7 plus 5 is 13? It's freaking 12. Alright, so I got an extra macerator. That's not going to hurt me, though. It's fine. For some reason, I think I double counted the tin. Oops. Oh well. Now, rather than root everything in a big mess like I did over here, if you're willing to spend the extra money doing some diamond piping and stuff, that's probably going to be a little bit easier. And considering I'm spending so much time making this thing, and I'm generating diamonds all in the meanwhile, yeah, I'm totally willing to spend a few diamonds to make this simpler. Absolutely. Wait, 13 still works. I forgot about the nether lapis. That'll do. And now that this thing is all set up, we have to put engines everywhere and then find a way to run electricity to it. I might need to create a basement for this. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm able to rotate this stuff around, like the iron pipes or perhaps these engines, just create yourself a wrench here, which is created by iron ingots and stone gears. And the stone gear is just stone around a wooden gear, which is sticks. Pretty helpful tool. Now you might ask yourself, are there better engines in the game that you can use instead of these simple redstone ones? Yes, there are. However, simple wooden redstone engines have the advantage of never really overheating and risking exploding. So for that reason, I tend to prefer them. Okay, that all looks pretty good. So if I apply redstone, all the engines will work and everything should get piped the way I want it to. Now we just need to deal with power, which means I'm going to need a lot of batteries, and I'm going to need to get a lot of copper wiring. Lots of it. Oof, okay. Thank you, Destruction Catalyst, for making my basement digging very, very easy. Okay, now that we've got a basement dug out, I've got access to everything, a series of bat boxes just so I can control the flow. We'll have to do for the time being. Realistically, though, these bat boxes are not going to last me very long. I need far better energy storage than this. But for now, I think it's the best that I'm able to do. Okay, now everything should be wired up. I think, whoops, missed one. So, I think the only thing left to do then is figure out how we're going to power this thing. Probably could throw in some coal generators just to kind of get things going, which isn't so bad. May want to rely on some solar. And if I'm going to do solar, then simple solar panels is not going to be enough. We probably would want to rely on some low-voltage solar arrays, but that will get pretty expensive as well. So for now, I think we'll have to just do some coal generators and see what goes from there. But I think next episode, we are going to need to find a way to completely rework a power grid and get this monstrosity going. Okay, so let's throw in some coal. More coal. And it's going to leave this bat box and go down here, and I'm using them kind of as a buffer system for now, also trying to reduce the power loss from cable length, but we'll see what happens there. So we should be seeing all the way at the back at least some power generation, but it's currently being fed into all of the machines. So if I can just get some redstone going, then move all of my ores in here, we should be able to get this thing working. Okay, so far so good. Everything's getting sorted. Unfortunately, it's very slow until these redstone engines warm up, but everything appears to be functioning the way I want. And out come the first round of dust. The iron pipes are guiding them. Oh, we're starting to see some bars coming through. Nice. It's working, everybody. It's freaking working. Oh, now you have to admit, this is a thing of frickin' beauty. Look at that. So many ores. So many ingots. I'm frickin' rich. It's amazing. All right, so the ore processing facility is working. Now, it has some problems where certain resources kind of get backed up, like this iron right here, so I have to monitor that a little bit. That's something I can work on by upgrading these macerators to be a little bit faster, but until I do that, oh well. That's known inefficiency. Also, I forgot to mention, I was misremembering a little bit about the nether ores. So when I macerate them down, I don't get 4 dusts right away. It macerates them and turns them into 2 of the regular ores, which you then have to macerate again. So I created a little feedback loop to send things back over here. I mean, I could have set up another row of macerators, but this thing's a bit of a nightmare already as it is. So the biggest problem that I'm having with this setup, obviously, is power. And I had to throw in a lot of extra generators down here to try and make this thing work, and it's still not enough. I'm going through an absolute ton of coal, but oh well. So yeah, first priority, if we want this thing to be working full-time, is getting the power thing situated. Now, I'm thinking a geothermal power plant could be kind of fun. Oh, you know what? Before we continue, let's talk about doors. See this little door right here? This has been the subject of some debate, and I tried leaving a comment at the end of episode 2 in the comment section down below, which is why you guys should read that stuff, trying to address why I did this. But since I'm still seeing some comments about it, let's go ahead and address it real quick in the video. This door is exactly the way I want it to be. I have no intention of changing it. I know it bothers some people. So sorry, it's what I want. The reason being, Minecraft has a tendency to be kind of a flat game where everything is, you know, the same size, and if you just do a wall of everything looking, you know, with the same block, the game just looks really flat and unrealistic, and I like to add in texture. It's one of the reasons I tried doing this stuff with the bricks. I mean, it may not make a whole lot of sense. I don't know, it just looks better to me when you do things like that. Add a bit of aesthetic appeal. And you want to have a little bit of depth in your walls too. If everything's just one big flat surface, it's just not fun. That's not realistic. Go outside of your home or your apartment. Tell me that your house or your apartment looks like that. Answer, it doesn't. So I like to add some depth. You can do that with windows, and yes, you can also do that with your doors. This looks like a little bit of a recessed door. It's a very subtle thing, but just by looking at this, you can sense the depth and it adds a lot more aesthetic appeal. At least I think it does. So that's the reason I do that. Sorry to offend some people, but I have no intention of changing it. And that actually reminds me, I forgot to add a little bit of depth over here. You see what I mean? Now it's not a flat surface. Now it looks like it's got some character to it. So yeah, I just think this is a better way to do things in Minecraft. I like to be artsy about it. Sue me. Now, what were we talking about before? Oh, right, geothermal power. Okay, so that is something that I want to do. Hi, Creeper, don't bother me. What the heck? Oh, I was thinking maybe the old lava flow killed some skeletons, but I think they just died from the sunlight. So geothermal power is one of the many different ways you can generate electricity in this game. I think I talked about it a little bit before, but there are a lot of different ways to generate things. You've got your windmills, which you have to set up all along the roof and spread apart, and they look kind of dumb because it's just a block. You got your water mills, which are not very effective either, just kind of meh. You have your regular coal generators, you have your solar plants. You have your nuclear reactors, which I could do eventually, but it's a little bit involved, so I'll hold off on that for now. One of the easiest ways to get a ton of power, though, in my opinion, is geothermal. And the reason this works is because we can use our condensers to create an infinite source of lava, buckets or cells of lava, whatever, feed those into the geothermal generator, and produce unlimited power, and you can set up a lot of them very effectively. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that in this particular video. That's going to be way too involved. We'll do that next time, because that's another big project, even bigger than the ore processing facility. Well, okay, it doesn't have to be. It actually could be pretty small, but I'm gonna be overly complicated about it because it looks cool. But real quick, I'll just show you guys to save some time. The geothermal generator is made by using refined iron with generators, bit of glass, and empty cells. The empty cells are just made using some tin. And you can fill cells with enriched uranium, lava, water, and so on. We're looking for lava. The idea here is that we're going to be able to take the condenser, fill with lava cells, so it's constantly generating some using a power flower, and we'll have an unlimited source of lava, feed into it, unlimited source of geothermal, put in like 30 geothermal generators or more, and yeah, you're generating a crap ton of power. Not quite as much as a nuclear reactor, but it works. So that's going to be tomorrow, next time's project, next video, so in a couple of days. We'll set up a giant geothermal generator over here, it's going to look awesome, and then we'll have to build some transformers, some power cables, and send everything over to the ore processing facility so that it can be running at all times. But I think that's where we're going to end things today. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment with your ideas and suggestions, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you have, don't forget there is a little notification bell down there on the bottom left. I know I forgot about it for months. Hopefully you did not. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.